What's going on, you guys? Welcome to Klaudless and Indy. Just quick intro. We are back at the Indiana Brewery Series here at Ash Cider Company. I'm just going to switch over to the run. It was an absolutely brutal run, but probably my best run yet. And then I'll meet you guys back here with the flight. So, see you guys soon.
Perfect.
Alright, if everyone kind of gets together a little bit, we'll get a photo before we get going. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so thank you all for being here on this very hot Saturday. It's hot and humid, it's sticky, but you know what? That cider's going to be amazing when you get back. I'm Sarah. This unit is for the brewery running series. I see a lot of new faces coming. So, are you guys ready to run? Yeah? No. All right. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Welcome back to Klaudless and Indy, guys. This is Klaudless. I'm in Indy, and this is probably not going to be the official intro. And this is the first time I've ever actually started at the front when the race started, so this should be very interesting. It's hot, it's humid. It's going to be a good time. Let's do it. Right, the heart rate is up. My heart rate is low. surprisingly, but I am feeling hot. I'm not sure if I started off a little fast, but it's feeling tough. Might just be because of the humidity, honestly, though. I literally switched streets because everyone else was switching. What the hell? Oi! Heading back towards the cidery. Then we're going to be making another left. 1 mile done, you guys. 1 mile done. Intersection of Southeastern and Washington. Woo! Wow. Got a little bit of an incline here. Gonna try it down a tiny bit. Use that for recovery. Halfway, you guys. Halfway. Gonna have to cross over soon. Alright, I think we might go pretty soon. Alright, you guys, we're about to make the switch over. Alright, here we go. Heart rate is pretty decent. RP on the other hand, absolutely atrocious. Listen, shot with you guys. Just slowing it down a little bit. Lap 2, you guys. Mile 2. Huh?
How long have you been running?
Since January.
Oh, wow.
Hey, thank you, thank you. Thank you. We finally reached State Street, you guys. Almost there. Okay, we're going to slow it down for this intersection. All right, let's go. Hey.
A little more than half mile to go.
Hell yeah.
Washington. Half mile as soon as you cross the railroad tracks. Half mile to go.
Hell yeah. Coming up to Washington, you guys. Final turn. I can see the building now, you guys. Lap 3, you guys, finally. Good job, man. Good job. I'm going to sit right over here real fast. Oh, man, I need to sit down after that one, you guys. I'm dying. Woo! Now it's water time. Alright, looks like we are once again out of, we're just short of 3 miles. Or 3.1 miles, 5K. But that seems to be the norm now. Still good though. Alright, you guys, I'll see you inside. Oh wow, that is clean. That is clean. Tastes like I'm drinking slightly sweet. It's like only slightly, but it's. I could, yeah, this is nice. Triple J. Oh yeah, that one's a good one. You know what would make this a lot better? More alcohol, a higher ABV. Yes, tequila.
Okay, so ready to go run around.
Very, very interesting, you guys. Wow. Honestly, I'm probably going to have to come back and do a proper review of these ciders. It's very loud in here. And it also look weird just holding my phone. So, yeah, I'll see you guys back in the studio where we'll go over the stats. If you guys can even hear me. And yeah. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the studio. I hope you enjoyed you know, the video. I hope you enjoyed watching me run, and there's a cat in here. But wow, if you couldn't tell by that video alone, summer is upon us. Okay. But let's go ahead and you know, get to the stats, and then we'll talk about other stuff after. So let's switch over. I already have the Strava pulled up. As you can see, I called it the Ash and Elm Cider Company 5K IBRS. And my my note was too hot, too humid, was miserable, definitely type 2 fun, LOL. Great ciders though. But yeah, I did a, like I said, you know, it clocked exactly 3.09 miles. Literally a point a mile off, I think, or 0.01 mile off from being an official 5K. And if we go down to the map here, let me see if I can zoom in. We can actually see that the race started here, okay, but apparently it didn't start clocking, you know, my run until about here. Makes no sense. So I got, you know, I got ripped off there, you know, and I honestly cannot wait until I get a new watch. I'm using the Samsung Galaxy 4. Third cup of coffee of the day, by the way. It is 1:20 in the afternoon. But yeah, you know, I know Garmin is really popular, but Garmin is also super expensive, and there's a lot of options. But I was recommended the Coros, and so you know, that's what I'm thinking, honestly, is trying that out. I mean, their prices seem to be very reasonable, and it seems like with the limited amount of options, you know, like, I guess each watch is used for specific things instead of, you know, having 50 million different watches with 50 million different features, you know. And so if you want, and this is just based on the research that I've done, you know, with certain watches, where if you want all the features, or pretty much the features that everyone uses, even if there are features that you don't want, you know, you have to get this watch. So you're paying for a lot more than you really want, but you can't really pay for only what you want. But it seems, at least with the Coros, that is the case, where, you know, you're able to pay for exactly what you want. And plus, with the whole GPS system and whatnot, you know, I think that's really gonna fix my problem. Potentially, we'll see. As you guys can see here, had a relative effort of 74. My pace was 10:03. If we look at my pace over here, look at that, you guys. That is, like I said, probably one of my best runs yet in this series. I was able to manage, you know, 9 minutes 16 seconds for the first mile, 9 minutes 41 seconds for the second mile. Okay. Oh, and of course with that incline there, you know, that brought me down a little bit, and also almost slipping and falling under that bridge. I think that's right here, because it was really muddy down there. And then dropping down, of course, to 10 minutes 47 seconds, which that is probably my fastest third mile, honestly. Probably my fastest third lap. I'd have to confirm that, but I still think that's pretty cool. As you guys can see here, we have the temperature, because I'm still on the free trial, so now it's showing the temperature. Saying that the temperature was actually 82 degrees Fahrenheit, but it feels like 88. I tell you what, it felt a lot worse than that. Okay, a lot hotter than that. Let's check out our race analytics. As you can see, my yeah, I guess that's regarding my pace. It's only slowly coming down, and that's honestly what I like to see with my 5Ks personally. Just slowly ever increasing there. Very cool, very cool. My relative effort, yeah, I guess this is just, I don't know, I guess I've just been looking at this a lot more lately. I've never, you know, noticed this is kind of all over the place here, mainly because of, you know, I do a lot of treadmill running, and I use iFit, and I'm going off of the RPE of 1 through 10, and I guess it kind of does that well, does that sometimes? No, that is, I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like all over the place sometimes. Like, look at that. It's like 249 back in June, but yeah, I guess those were outsides. That was a 10K there. Yeah, I guess both these were 10Ks. But I digress. As you guys can see here, my heart rate was off of the charts. It was yeah. But you guys can see here, I had a PR for my second best mile, or second best 2 mile, third best 1 mile, 1K. We could see my pace there. It's pretty good, slowly dropping. My heart rate is slowly increasing, which I thought was actually pretty interesting because a lot of times it jumps up and then it'll kind of just, do valleys and whatnot. But this literally just jumps up and then stays up pretty consistently. So that's pretty interesting there. You can look at my cadence, which is actually pretty interesting. Does it even show that the average cadence is what, somewhere around 162, we'll say? Even during the parts apparently where I slowed down, like right here, it should have slowed down significantly. But yeah, I guess I was going pretty fast. And yeah, we can see some picks there. That's a pre-run pick. That was a post-run pick. But yeah, now that I've talked about that real quick, I am like super backed up on my videos. So if you want to follow what I'm doing, I'm trying to get a lot better at posting on my social media, since that's a lot faster than recording all these videos and then trying to find the time to edit them and then release them in a decent amount of time. Check out my Instagram, check out my Facebook. It's the same name, Klaudless and Indy. And yeah. So moving on, this run, I was really looking forward to it, especially since Ash reached out and commented on my Ash and Elm cider review. So I was really looking forward to checking this place out. One thing that I found interesting, though, is compared to all the other breweries that we went to, this place, I think, I don't know, I would say, well, maybe Taxman, I guess, was the other one, where it felt more like a restaurant kind of setting. All the other ones, they felt like, I guess, tap rooms. But I guess, like Taxman, I didn't even think about it until now, honestly. It felt more like a restaurant. You go in, there's a hostess, and they sit you at a table, and you have a server that comes to you. So that was a little different than what we're, I guess, used to. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know, but the ciders were really good. I really liked the place in general. I mean, there's a lot of as you guys can see from the video, lots of LGBTQIA flags, all different types of flags I didn't recognize. I think I recognized most of them, but there were some I didn't recognize. I ended up getting a shirt, a pink shirt. I think I'll have to post a picture of that, and I actually wore it that night because I had to go to work after that run, which was a big mistake because I picked up that shift, and so my feet had absolutely no rest, and at the end of the night it was very, very difficult to walk. And then the following day after that, my feet were still pretty bad because I still had to be on my feet. But I think by Tuesday, I was it Tuesday? I think it was either Tuesday or Monday that my, I want to say it was probably Monday, like Monday evening or so, that my feet were, recovered, fully recovered, obviously, by Tuesday. But yeah, the ciders, they were absolutely great. I was pretty well aware of the Wayfinder and the Sunset, but, you know, I had heard about their margarita cider, and that one was absolutely delish. Highly recommend going down there and trying their margarita cider. Although I will say that probably of them all, I think that the the Spring Cabernet, which I think is like I don't remember what kind of cider it is. I think it's like a regular cider mixed with Cabernet. And yeah, it was really interesting. But I don't know. I can't think of anything else to say at this moment. Maybe I'll, you know, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys are interested in, you know, doing one of these runs, check out the Indiana Brewery running series. Or I'm sorry, check out the Brewery running series.com/Indiana. Or wherever you are, depending on where you're watching this video. I mean, I'm sure that there are that they're in multiple states, and if not, and you want to start your own, you know, I think that's an option too. We pretty much, you know, paid to run just about every race. I think there's only one race that we can't run because I'll be out of state. But we're pretty much running every race. I'll be recording every race, and if you want to run it with me, you know, I highly encourage you to. You know, we're exploring all the, a lot of the breweries and cideries around Indianapolis. And, yeah, it's a great time. Like I said, follow my social media. And, like, share, subscribe, follow, tell your friends. And remember, get out there, you guys. I mean, yes, it's the summer right now. This is probably, like, the worst time, one of the worst times to run, besides, you know, in the middle of winter. But still, you know, this is where you're building your foundation, I guess. Or I'm building my foundation. I'm just getting, despite the weather, despite the heat, despite the humidity, I am getting stronger. You know, and obviously looking at the stats from every race, you can tell that my time, is getting better and better and better. And obviously I'm still, you know, training outside of these races too. Which, like I said, that goes back to all the videos that I still have that's backed up that still need to release. But yeah, anyways, I'm just rambling now. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Prost.